Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to learn how to calculate the surface area and volume of similar solids. Alright, if two figures are similar, they have the scale factor. For example, I have the rectangular prism right here. Alright, suppose this is 2, this is 4, and this is 8. And this is 4, this is 8, and this is 16. So the scale factor should be 2 divided by 4. So 2 over 4 equal 4 over 8 equal 8 over 16. So they all equal 1/2. 1/2 is the scale factor, and which is A over B. Now, if we want to calculate the error ratio, and then we just square the scale factor, which is A over B altogether square. In this situation, it should be 1 over 4. This is 1 over 2. Now, if we want to calculate the volume ratio of these two figures, it's going to be A over B cubed, which is 1 over 2 cubed. It's going to be 1 over 8. Now, if this guy equal 15, then you see that this guy equal 15 right here. So the ratio right here, they not equal. If they're not equal, this guy and this guy not similar. If this guy and this guy not similar, you cannot apply this formula. Alright, so keep that in mind. Now we need to verify these two formulas. So how is the total surface area of the rectangular prism affected if all dimensions of the prisms are multiplied by 2 and multiplied by 3? If you multiply by 2, the scale factor should be equal 2. If you multiply by 3, the scale factor should be 3. Alright, so this guy you multiply by 2, it could be 12. This is 8. This is 28. Now we need to find the surface area of the original figure. So the surface area of the original figure equal 2 multiply the area of the front plus the area of the right plus the area of the bottom, right? Because when you multiply by 2, the front and the back should be the same. The right and the left should be the same. The bottom and the top should be the same. So basically, I just calculate the area of 3 faces and multiply by 2. I get the total surface area, right? So it's going to be equal 2 times. Now the front. The front, it should be 6 times 14, right? 6 times 14. So it could be 84. Now the right. The right should be 4 times 14 right here. It's going to be 56. And the bottom should be 6 times 4. It could be 24. Alright, so if you add this guy up and you multiply by 2, it's going to be 328. Alright, if you multiply all dimensions by 2, and then what happens? This is 6 times 2, it's going to be 12. This is 8, this is 28. Alright, so this is you multiply by 2, and this multiply by 3. Alright, so the surface area should be equal, again, 2 times front plus right plus bottom equal 2 times front. Front is going to be, this is 12. This is 28, this will be 28, right? So 12 times 28. 12 times 28. It's going to be 336. Now right should be 8 and 28. 8 times 28. It's going to be 224. Plus the back, the bottom. The bottom should be 12 times 8. This should be 96. Alright. And then the final answer should be 336 plus 224 plus 96. Then you multiply by 2. Alright, it should be 1312. Now you take 1312, you divide by 328 right here. Okay? So 1312 divided by 328 equal 4. Alright, so you see that the ratio of the surface area equal 4. The scale factor equal 2. So it's exactly same thing right here. Right? We just verify the formula right here. The scale factor right here, square equal the error ratio. Right? So 2 square equal 4. Yes, that's right. Alright, if you multiply by 3, and then if you do the exactly same thing, you will get this is to be 9. Okay? And I leave it for you. Now we need to verify the ratio of the volume. Okay, so if we multiply by 2, and then the volume, what happens to the volume? And it's multiplied by 3. Now the volume of original one should be what? The volume, it should be length times width times height. So 6 times 4 times 14. 6 times 4 times 14. 6 times 4 times 14 equal 336. Right, this is original one. Now, if you multiply by 2, and it's going to be like this, right? So, the new volume should be 12 times 8 times 28. 12 times 8 times 28. It's going to be 2688. 2688. Now, you take 2688, you divide by 336. You're going to see what? So you're going to divide by 336. Alright, it's going to be equal 8. Now, 8 equal 2 cubed, right? Because the scale factor is 2. So you cube this one equal 8. So it's exactly the same thing right here, the formula right here. Right? The scale factor cube equal this one. So we just verify the formula, right? Now, this is when you multiply by 3, okay, I leave it for you. You can verify that easily, right? Alright, let's move on to number 8. Each pair of figures is similar. Use the given information to find the scale factor of the smaller figure to the larger figure. Alright, so we use the formula right here. We have A over B cubed equal the ratio of the volume. So it's volume right here, smaller to larger. So it's going to be 128 over 686 pi right here. Now, question asks us to find the scale factor, which means we need to find A over B equal how much. Alright, so we need to simplify this one. Pi and pi cancel out. 128 and 686 divide the top and bottom by 2. So this is 64 and this is 343. Now we need to take cube root both sides. So if we take cube root of this one, alright, and then this guy becomes A over B equal, this is cube root of 64 equal 4. Cube root of 343 equal 7. So the scale factor equal 4 over 7. Alright, number 9 similar, you can do it. Alright, let's move on to the number 11. The surface areas of two similar figures are given. The volume of the larger figures is given. Find the volume of the smaller figure. Alright, so from the ratio of the surface area, we can calculate the scale factor. Alright, so we have what? Use the formula right here. So we have A over B square equal 36 over 225. this one right here, the scale factor of the error. This one right here. Alright, so then you take square root both sides. And the answer is going to be, scale factor should be a over b equal square root 36 equals 6 square root 225 equal 15. And you need to simplify this one. 6 over 15 is going to be equal 2 over 5. Alright. Now, you need to calculate the volume. So, you have the ratio of the volume should be equal 2 over 5 right here, Q. Equal, right? Now 2 and 5 here, 5 bigger than 2. So because the volume of the larger figure is given, you need to put 750 on the bottom and put S on the top. This is smaller one. Alright, so 2 over 5 Q is going to be 8 over 125 equal S over 750, right? Alright, now you just cross multiply, or you just simplify this one without using a calculator. Alright, so this one I divide by 25. If I divide by 25, this should be 5. This is I divide by 25, it should be 30. And keep divide by 5, this one, and this should be 6. Now 6 times 8 is going to be 48, so S equals 48. Alright, number 12 and number 13, similar. Alright, I'll leave it for you. Now, number 15, the volume of two similars are given. The surface area of the smaller figure is given. Find the surface area of the larger figure. Alright, you do exactly the same thing right here. Okay, so we use volume is given. We use the formula right here. So we have A over B cube equal 8 over 27. Alright, and then we take cube root both sides. Cube root both sides. Cube root of this one. Alright, so we're going to end up with A over B equal cube root of 8 is to be 2. Cube root of 27 is going to be 3. Right? And then we use the formula right here. We need to square this one. Okay? So then we square this one. It's going to be 4 over 9. And then this one must be equal the ratio of the surface area. So 36 is the smaller one or the bigger one. The surface area of the smaller is given. So 36 you need to put on the top right here. Right? Because 4 less than 9 over S right here. Alright. Now you just use scaling method, right? In order to get 36 from 4, you multiply by 9. This one multiplied by 9. So S equal 81. So the surface area of the bigger figures is equal 81. Alright, number 16 and number 17 similar. You do it. Now let's move on to the last one. Given two similar cones. Alright. Find the volume of the larger cone if the scale factor of the smaller cone to the larger cone is 1/3. So this is small. This is small, right? You need to find the bigger one. So you need to calculate the volume of the smaller one first. So the volume of the cone should be equal base times height divided by 3. Alright. Now you don't have height. You need to find height. Now you have the slant height right here equal 5. You have the diameter equal 6 right here. Now you need to get the altitude right here. So this is perpendicular. So we have this is H right here. Now this is turn out to be the center. And then the diameter equal 6. This guy must be equal 3. This is radius equal 3. Now this is the right triangle. So we apply the Pythagorean theorem into this triangle right here. So we have H square equal 5 square minus 3 square. And it's going to be 25 minus 9 equal 16. And then h, check square root both sides, so h equal 4. Base, it could be pi r square because the base is the circle. So pi r square, right? But r equal 3, so it should be 3 square. Times h equal 4. And divide by 3. Alright, so this is 3 square equal 9. 9 divided by 3, it could be 3. 3 times 4, it could be 12. So this is 12 pi. Alright, so this is 12 pi. So the smaller one is 12 pi. Now, you have the scale factor 1/3. Okay? Now, you need to calculate the volume. So basically, you use the scale factor right here, 1/3. And then the ratio of the volume should be this one cubed. So it should be 1/27. Alright, keep that in mind. So it's going to be 1/27 equal, right? The smaller one on the top, the bigger one on the bottom, because 1/27, you see. Alright, so the smaller one right here. So you have 12 pi right here. And then the bigger one, it should be s right here. Alright, so you just cross multiply. So s equal 27 times 12 pi will be 324 pi. And that is the answer. Alright, please check out the playlist geometries for more videos on my YouTube channel. And this is a good time to stop. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that if you failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine.